guys, if you guys don't know me, my name is Cheyenne Bryant, or better known on my YouTube as Cheyenne Nicole. So I have not posted for you guys in so long. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not gonna make up some stupid excuse. I just haven't been on my game with my YouTube. So I've gotten a lot of requests from my Facebook Live girls and just everybody who actually supports me. And my sister, she's been bothering me for the past 3 months about freaking posting on YouTube. So now it's 4 in the morning, best time to do it, right? So yeah, 4 in the morning, and we decided, let's just record. And now we're up here recording. And today we're gonna do a dark, grungy glam for you guys. So stay tuned. So I have a new duo that I actually tried last night, going in with my Wet n Wild Dewy Luminous primer and my Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser primer. Okay, so I just finished my brows. I'm gonna go in Airspun translucent powder, and I usually use that to set everything. It just gives you a nice, smooth base to work with. Okay, so today we're going to be doing, like I said earlier, we're going to be doing a dark grunge look. So we're going to use the Morphe James Charles palette. Let's see. So the way I do my Black Smokey Eyes, I try to make it very easy for myself and for whoever is watching to learn how to do a Black Smokey Eyes. Yeah, I try to make this as simple as possible. So we're going to go in with a nice fluffy brush. So we're gonna be working with these 4 colors right here. The first color we're gonna be using is Code James, 10% off, No Beans, and Spooky. So we're gonna go in with Code James as a transition shade. And I kind of feel bad for not recording for YouTube but always going on live. You just gotta make up for time lost, you know? You're going to put small amounts at a time, and I always say this to add as you go because you don't want to put a huge glob or huge, as in this case, a huge puff of powder and then not be able to blend it. You want to add as you go because it just makes it better to blend, and just add the amount that you want. Using circular motions is a key component to blending. So now we're going to go in with 10% off. We're going to go in with a more smaller brush. So yeah, we're going to go in with the color 10% off. I like his names of his colors. So we're just going to put that into the crease. And then you could just take that same brush you used for the transition shade and just blend those 2 colors together. Okay, so now that we got our transition shade and our, I guess you could call it transition shade. I'm gonna go in the shade with the shade No Beans, and we're gonna go in with a more smaller brush. I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. This brush is a more to keep it into your crease area a lot more because of how small it is. So we're gonna Bro, your kid stole my phone. Oh, you want my phone? I heard it was dinging. So we're just gonna still we're adding that, if you can tell, I'm kind of getting darker as I go because I end up using more than just, I know some people use just 3 shades. I always end up using 4 shades because I really wanted to have that gradient effect. So same thing with this eye, we're gonna keep it in our crease area, and you're not gonna really blend it out, you're just gonna smudge it and keep it where it's at. And a huge problem I see with a lot of makeup artists and just anybody in general when doing smoky eyes, they always make and I know it's a big problem with me, we always make it to where one's black smoky eye is more darker than the other, like more lifted, if that makes sense. Okay, so we got that pretty transition and crease going on. My new palettes, I got, girl, let me tell y'all, the past 2 months I got like 6 new palettes. And I'm excited. Anyways, so we're gonna go with the same brush, and I'm gonna take the last shade, which is the main shade that makes the look. And the color is Spooky, this pretty black shade. I like Morphe's blacks. They never fail me. If you see my very first palette, it's like my very first Morphe palette. I used the hell out of that, what's it called? Black shade. So, you want, when you're applying this last shade, the black, you want to be very careful with adding, like lifting it. You want to kind of, when you're applying it, you want to keep it in the crease, but make sure you keep it in the lower area of your eye, like where your eyelid is. So, because you want to give yourself enough space to blend the black into the crease, because I don't know if you guys notice, I mean, especially with me, if I was to put this all over my crease area and I try to blend it, it'll be too high. So you kind of want to keep it kind of low. We're going to take this brush that we used for our crease area and we're going to carefully smudge that out. Let's do a little bit more. This is why I say you add as you go. You know, you do it in increments. You don't just paint your face and just go crazy with it. You just, you know, take your time. I tell this to Emily. I tell this to a lot of people who watch me. Take your time, girl. Makeup is not something that you just slap on and call it a day. I mean, in some instances, yeah, but no. Oh yes, and another thing I recommend if you're going to be doing a Black Smokey Eye, don't do your foundation first, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll look like a raccoon. Don't do it. Because you see all this? I'm going to be able to wipe this off just like that. So let's do the other eye. So you guys, I didn't clean up, but you guys see how simple and easy this looks? It really is simple. So we're pretty much done with this. So all I'm going to do is take this same brush I used to go in with the black into my crease. I'm going to take that black. And let me get the mirror because I can't see. We're just gonna take it and just simply kind of dab it onto our lid. So all I did was apply the black to my lid and voila. So what I was gonna do, I was just gonna do a simple Black Smokey Eye for you guys, but I feel like I wanna go a little over the top. Just to be, you know, have fun. So yeah, just to go over the top, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a pop of color. We're going to still use the James Charles palette because I don't really want to play with any other palettes tonight. And yeah, we're going to actually do something to brighten up the center area of our eyes. So we're going to go in with the shade, what color is this? Wig. Right here. Wig. And we're going to actually just apply that into the, what do you call this area? The teardrop area. And you're gonna want a very small brush for this. I'm gonna take this and we're gonna dab it into the shadow. Here's a tip for you guys. If you want anything like a shimmer, it has to be shimmer. A shimmer or like a facial highlighter. If you want it to pop, here's a tip that I do. So I put the product onto the brush. I'm gonna take, you can take any spray and just spray it, right? And I'm telling you right now, watch. You got to pick it up. What I'm doing is pretty much the same thing I told you guys with the eyeshadow on your whole eye. I'm actually working in increments because I don't want to apply too much of the gold. But just look at that gold pop. You guys should get you a James Charles palette if you have it. I'm lucky, I got mine for Christmas because let me tell you, it's almost like the universe did not want me to spend my money on it. Because every time it would go back into stock, I would like miss it and it would go out of stock. And then I finally got it for Christmas. So I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Dewy Smooth Foundation in the shade 225. I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C10. So I'm setting my face with my Airspray setting powder. And as I'm doing that, we're actually going to go in and apply our lipstick. I like to do a lip combo. I'm going to quickly do that off camera for you guys and I'll be right back. Now that I'm done with my lip combo, I'm going to put the description below of what lipsticks I used. I'm going to go with this NYX Contour Duo palette. This palette is called Double Date. So I'm going to go with this this dark color right here. And I'm going to use this to contour out my cheeks. And we're going to contour just a little bit our nose area. So yeah, before I forget, I used the Juvia's Place Saharan palette to go into my teardrop area because I like my James Charles palette, but the gold was just not popping enough for me, boo-boo. And with my masquerade palette from Juvia's Place, and I'm going to go in with the shade. I like to use the shade as a highlight. It's called how you pronounce that? Look. Dahaya? Who knows? Dahaya. The higher I go, the higher I fall. Just joking. So, I'm going to take my spray again. We're going to dab. Was it Haya or no? So we're gonna go in. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna set my face with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So this is the finished look, guys. You got this grungy golden Black Smokey Eye, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I tried to make this as simple as possible. I'm so happy that I'm back on YouTube, guys. I'm gonna hopefully stay back this time. I keep telling you guys that, but I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be back, and then I disappear for another 3 months. Hopefully that's not the case this time. Make sure you guys follow all my social media. It's gonna be down below in the description box and below this video. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.